Hey everybody, Gosdent here. No, I haven't done a video in a while. Been kind of busy with school and everything like that. Um, just got a recent package in the mail today when I got home. A knife that I've been wanting for a few years now, but, just didn't have the cash for. And the story behind it is that I'd always known about Dave Anderson, Kershaw guy, on Blade forums, and heard a lot about him. He's got a very active presence on the forums. He's very helpful, nice dude, has an outstanding reputation in the knife community for doing extremely fast and good business. Really all-around great dude. Checked out his website here and there, always like his stuff. Big fan of ZT and Kershaw, but just haven't really had the time or money to get back into my knife collecting as I have in the past. But a knife I'd always been interested in is a particular ZT, and it's an expensive blade on its own. I know that Kershaw does its factory sale with Blems at their factory in Oregon, and obviously I'm in New York, so I wouldn't ever be able to go to that. So I figured that would be my only chance to get a cheap one, and this particular knife is a user. I'm not looking to trade it any further, so I was looking at his website recently, and I realized that he is one of the few people that sells Kershaw and ZT Blems. So this was my opportunity. I had a little bit of money saved up and just ordered this from Dave last Thursday at night, like around 9 p.m. my time, and then it arrived today in the mail Monday afternoon, which is unreal. And if you guys have ordered from him before, know anything about him, he usually doesn't charge shipping. So the total price you pay is the cost of the knife to the cent. So I was very happy about that. I was tracking it, really excited. So here it is, just got it, and I'll do an unboxing for you guys. So today we will be using my Benchmade 941 Osborne. This is my most recent acquisition. Got this probably half a year ago. Love this thing. I'm very excited about this knife. Like I said, I've wanted one for a few years now. And being in New York, there's not a lot of knife shops in the area. You have the occasional local gun shop that carries, Spydercos and Kershaws, but you don't really get places that carry ZTs at all around here. So knife shopping is pretty limited for us as far as going into a store and getting it locally. So here we go. Got the package. What could that be? Let's see if there's anything else in there. Nope, no business cards, nothing. Here it is. It's a ZT 0300 Blem. And it looks like he wrote on the bag that it's in where the Blem is. It says near thumb. So let's take a look at that. If you can look closely, I'll try to put it in the light. Looks like there's a little scratch there in the DLC coating. Not a scratch all the way through, but here it is, man. 0300. Wow. That is exciting. I've wanted one of these things for so long, man. I'm like so excited right now. I was tracking it all day today. Getting through class was unbearable because I knew this was waiting for me when I got home. So this is awesome. I mean, if the Blem is near the thumb, it's probably that scratch. I can't think of anything else. I'm looking at it pretty closely right now. Yeah, it's got to be it on that side, that little scratch. And I mean, that's not even a legit scratch completely through the coating. That's just like, casual, wear on the surface of the coating. So it's not even noticeable unless you really shine it in the light, which is awesome. Because as soon as I purchased this from him, as soon as I placed the order, I wrote him a pretty decent email. I told him, hello, I'm Gosdent from Blade Forums. You know, I'm a big fan of yours. Always like to read what you have to say on the forums. You have a great reputation. You know, I'm happy to finally be a customer of yours. And I just slipped in the casual message, you know, if it's not too much trouble, if you could pick one out that the blem wasn't too noticeable, like a huge scratch on the blade, or if, you know, I'd prefer it to be on an edge somewhere, or possibly on the G10, because G10 is easy to fix and mess with. And I didn't get a reply from him, but I told him, you know, it's okay if you can't do it. Obviously, you know, he's a businessman. He's got an operation going. He doesn't have time to sift through a box of knives and inspect each one for each customer's request. But whether he did that or not, I don't know. I don't know if he writes where the blem is on every bag when he sends a blem out. But, you know, I feel great, man, that he wrote it right on the bag where it is so that I can spot it out and be happy. So I'm ecstatic. This is awesome. I'm very, very excited to carry this. So that's my unboxing video. Just a heads up, next weekend is the East Coast Custom Knife Show in Jersey City, which I will be attending again with username VenomX4X4. And to those of you on Blade forums, that's drop.1110. School friend of mine, so he took me to the same show last season, the New York Custom Knife Show. He took me to that last time, and I was blown away by it. There's so much cool stuff to see, meet the makers. It was an unreal experience. So I'm very excited to be going to that again with him. So expect a video, or at least a picture video. I'll see what I can pull up. If I'm way too excited and just in the moment at the show, I may not take anything, but I'll try to remember and take something down to show you guys afterwards. So check out VenomX4X4's channel. Check him out on Blade forums, where he goes by drop.1110. And check out me on Blade forums too, which is the same username as my YouTube account, Gosdent. So thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed.